Good morning, class. Happy Wednesday. Today we are going to start our next unit. We are going to veer away from the idea of responsible news and for the most part veer away from focusing on COVID-19, start focusing on immigration as our next unit. And we will talk about some trends throughout U.S. history, specifically regarding immigration. Agenda for today is there is a bell ringer question for you to do. There will be a short video clip, 3.5 minutes long, that I would like for you to watch just as background information. You will then have a graphic organizer using a timeline to fill out. These assignments are due today, 3 p.m. One, the bell ringer question, that is something you should do on your own. Will not take you very long. That is a classwork grade, pretty small assignment. The graphic organizer is something that you may do on your own or with a partner. That will be a homework grade. One thing to know is that your infographics were due today at 10 a.m. My goal is to have those finished by the start of the video tomorrow, so by tomorrow morning. That way you can see what grade you got and spend some time Friday making any corrections or doing some form of retake if necessary. So please make sure your infographic is turned in by 10 a.m. today. I will do my best to have that graded and returned to you before tomorrow. So the first thing I need you to do, just to introduce this unit on immigration, is explain what are some positives and negatives of immigration. On Google Classroom you will see this posted as a Google Doc. There's just a positive side and a negative side. This is individual. I'm looking for multiple. I'm expecting at least 3 positives, at least 3 negatives, if not more. Classwork grade, 5 points. Do that first. Second thing that I need you to do is watch this video that just shows how immigration policy has shaped the United States throughout its history. Right now we're dealing with a new era in immigration. President Trump, in fact, announced a specific order regarding immigration due to this pandemic that we'll talk about more later. But how, throughout U.S. history, has immigration shaped U.S. policy? There's a short video for background information. It looks like this. It is just 3.5 minutes long. It's just going to give a rundown of what immigration policy has looked like throughout the years in the United States. Last thing I need you to do is take this idea of immigration policy throughout U.S. history and explain it in more detail using specific events and specific laws that were passed regarding immigration. So there is going to be an interactive timeline that will help you fill out a graphic organizer where you will explain the trends and the ideas about immigration from 1492 to 2018, and it's chunked into 7 different specific time periods. You may work with a partner on this. What you need to do for each of the 7 specific time periods is 1, describe, well actually you don't even have to really describe, just list 3 different policies and or events about immigration that took place during that time period, and then use those events and policies to explain what were the main ideas about immigration and about immigrants that critics, so people who oppose and are against immigration, hold. So what are the ideas towards immigrants that we can see in these policies that are against immigration? Now realize the United States is not always about no immigration. However, it is selective about immigration. So what were some of the critiques about it based on these? So just need 3 of these. Just list them. Use bullet points if you want. This one I'm looking for fuller, more detailed explanation. Once again, you may work with a partner, but turn in your own separate copy. This will be a homework grade. It's worth 21 points, so a little bit bigger than what most homework assignments look like. So have those 2 things done by 3 p.m. today. One final thing, I'll just show you. I will post this timeline. It is linked here. I'll add the link on Google Classroom too. But it looks like this. You just use the arrow and it will tell you the dates, and it'll tell you various events and examples that took place. Just make sure you're talking about specific ones when you do that. If you have questions about the work, please let me know. If you haven't finished the infographic, that is a test grade. It is being marked late every single day. You don't get it done. Please make sure you get that done as soon as possible. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, good luck with the work, and I'll talk to you more tomorrow.